Our first presenter is Tomoko from city of Fukuoka. And before Tomoko joins, I'd like to give a very brief introduction to the startup ecosystem or overall the city itself. So Fukuoka is the fourth top ranking ecosystem in Japan, and it's also the 21st best one in East Asia. But there are much more advantages that the ecosystem has. It's the third top ecosystem for software and data in Japan, and 17th in East Asia for hardware and IoT. Fukuoka is an international trade hub and also a business hub. It's been consistently recognized as one of Japan's fastest growing cities, with its GDP outpacing many other major Japanese cities, and also one of Japan's safest cities with low crime rates and strong community. It is also the first Japanese city that introduced startup visa program, which resulted to the creation of many other different programs to support the startup ecosystem. It is also a major tourist destination, hosting millions of people every year, driven by its rich history, world-known festivals, economy, and gastronomy, especially if you are a ramen fan. With no further ado, I would like to give the floor to Tomoko. Hi, Tomoko.
Hi, thank you for the introduction. My name is, yeah.
You.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And can we start now?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. So everyone can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, thank you. So hello, everyone. My name is Tomoko Nakashima from Fukuoka City Government. I would like to introduce the startup support initiative being undertaken by Fukuoka City Government. So Fukuoka City is located in the center of East Asia, and there are direct flights to such major Asian cities, such as Shanghai, Singapore, Bangkok, and Taipei. The population of Fukuoka City is 1.63 million. Fukuoka is a crowded city and has the highlight population growth rate among Japanese cities. And Fukuoka City is incredible, livable city. Fukuoka is unique cities that seamlessly blends city and nature, traditional Japanese culture, and modern living. In a recent poll, Fukuoka was voted as the #1 most livable city in Japan. And also we are featured by New York Times and CNN this year. Being designated as a national strategic special zone from the national government, it made relaxation of regulation and systematic reform. It widely became startup environment that they could be much more active. Furthermore, in 2020, Japanese government has selected Fukuoka City as one of the global startup cities in Japan. Being selected startup in Fukuoka City can join acceleration program from the top accelerator as such as Techstars to expand their business. This is a support menu for startups. We have incubation facility as a place of entrepreneur called Fukuoka Growth Next and Startup Cafe. There you can meet with venture capital consultants and receive help in funding their business startup, as well as assistance in finding human resources and providing business matching opportunities. There is also a support menu for overseas startups. For example, startup visa consultation on localization and incorporation, rent residence for housing and office spaces. This is Fukuoka Growth Next. We have a startup incubation facility called Fukuoka Growth Next, which has their own acceleration program, mentoring events, and so on. In-house houses, it houses 190 companies, including sponsors, and functions as a center of startup ecosystem. Since it opens in 2017, the amount of their fundraising are $20 billion. This is a description of FGN's facility. There are 3 types of spaces, team rooms, shared offices, and co-working spaces. The Startup Cafe provides free consultation with variety of experts. Up to now, more than 500 entrepreneurs has taken advantage of these services. FGN supports a growth of startups by educating entrepreneurs, engineers, designers, and public relations and PR personnel. It also provides open innovation platforms in collaboration with companies. This is the Fukuoka's ecosystem consortium. Not only startups, but also universities, government, and industry are participating. Finally, I will introduce our global networks. In cooperation with 15 partners, 11 countries, regions, overseas, we support overseas expansion of startups in Fukuoka and the entry of overseas startups into Fukuoka. In particular, Global Startup Center supports obtaining startup visa, localizing their product to Japanese market, produce of company establishment, business matching, and providing pitch opportunities. A startup visa allow you to stay for up to 1 year in order to establish a company. Startup visa is used in Fukuoka City at the top level in Japan. As another support from Fukuoka City, there is also a POC support program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tomoko. It's always great to hear how the ecosystem is evolving, and especially Fukuoka being, one of the pioneers of many programs in Japan's startup ecosystem. I'm sure that the audience here would love to explore more and reach out. Thanks again.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Of course.